Gonna keep the show rolling. Your next comedian performs all over DC, Maryland, Virginia. He's an up-and-comer in this area. Please put your hands together for Mr. Jeremy Hall.
Yeah!
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah!
I know exactly what you're thinking. This motherfucker sounds like Barry White. But he looks like Macaulay Culkin with Down syndrome. You guys doing good tonight?
Yeah!
Yeah! Sunday, football Sunday. Football's all I got left. I love watching TV. My favorite show just ended, Breaking Bad. We have any Breaking Bad? Man, it's going to be so many sad Sundays from here on out. Breaking Bad is over. And you know, I was kind of upset about the last episode that they played. You know, there's two things I really want to happen that didn't happen. I really wanted Walt to survive, and I really wanted Nancy Grace to die. For those of you that don't watch the show, Nancy Grace is not in the show. I just really fucking want her to die. It's not a joke, that's just hatred, guys. But I watch a lot of TV. One thing I don't watch, though, is reality TV. I stopped watching reality TV, and mostly, thank you. Mostly because I think they're running out of ideas for reality TV shows, and they're all getting boring. And pretty soon, they're going to have to start merging these shows together to come up with new shows. So I have some ideas. I was thinking they could take Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Pit Bulls and Parolees, and they could call it Sluts with Mutts. Or I was thinking maybe they could take Real Housewives of Orange County and Deadliest Catch and call it Bitches with Crabs. Or what will really get the rankings going is taking Teen Mom and Honey Boo Boo and just calling it Kentucky. Guys, I'm happy to be in Frederick tonight. I've been doing a lot of shows in Baltimore. I love performing in Baltimore. But it's a tough place for me to perform, and I'm gonna get personal with you guys. I'm a recovering drug addict, okay? And so for me, driving through Baltimore is like the 6-year-old in the back of a locked minivan driving through Disney World. He sees all the kids having fun, he sees all the rides, and he knows he's just a $5 bill and a hand job away from riding Space Mountain. Baltimore. Baltimore had the preliminary rounds of the National Spelling Bee held there this year. And it makes you wonder, whose dick did the governor have to suck to make this happen? The preliminary rounds of the National Spelling Bee in Baltimore. That's like having the Miss America pageant in Detroit. It just doesn't make any sense. But I watched some of it on TV, not because I was really interested in it. I just wanted to see if there was any Baltimore kids competing. But I should have known there weren't, because they don't make them spell words like heroin, hooker, and crack. Oh man, but you know, like I said, I'm a recovering drug addict. I have been clean from drugs and alcohol for over 3 years now. Thank you. It's not really something you get an applause for in public for being the most boring motherfucker in the room, but I'll take it applause I can get at this point. But you know, it's tough, you know. They told me when I got clean and I stopped using drugs and stopped drinking, I would find out what a great guy I am, what a nice guy I am. And this is a total load of bullshit, and let me tell you how I found out. If you want to find out the type of person you really are, you've got to be in a life or death situation where you've got to think quick and react fast. And how you react determines the type of person you are. And I had such an event a few months ago. I was visiting a friend in New York. We were walking down the street in Manhattan. Nobody saw this but me. Out of the corner of my eye, I see a guy standing on top of a building. He's going to jump. He wasn't looking for a good view. This guy was going to jump. And I looked up at him. I said, "Hey, don't do it, man. Don't jump." The guy looked down at me, noticed I was the only one looking, and he's like, "I'm going to do it, man. I'm going to do it. I'm going to jump." I said, "No, just hold on 1 second." And I sprung into action. All right, go! Fuck, I missed it. Do it again. That's how I found out I'm actually an asshole. I went to the doctor recently. I've got a family doctor I've had my entire life. His name's Dr. Mead. And just recently I've come to realize that Dr. Mead is the only old man in my entire life that is legally allowed to molest my testicles. Twice a year, every year. Unless you count my Uncle Roger. Which I do, because, you know, he's family. But, guys, when you go to the doctor always does one stupid test. Now, I understand everything else, but he does this one stupid test. He puts on a latex gloves, tells you to drop your drawers, he holds onto your testicles, and tells you to turn and cough. What the fuck is he tested for when he does this? He might as well stick his thumb up my ass and tell me to bark like a dog. But my doctor told me that I've been gaining weight. I've gained 10 pounds in the last few months, and I know that doesn't seem like a whole lot, but when you're 4'11", it's a fucking ton. He told me I need to start eating right. I didn't know you needed a medical degree to tell somebody to start eating right, because I've been eating right all the time. I eat right when I wake up, right before I brush my teeth, right before lunch, right after lunch, and right before I go to bed. Sorry, guys, my mouth's getting dry. But Dr. Mead also did my body mass index, my BMI. And he told me, according to your BMI, I suggest you lose some weight. I suggest I gain some height. It's not easy being this short, man. I got a car seat in my Corolla right now. I don't have any kids. I had to stop going to the strip club because every time I requested a lap dance, I fell out of the high chair. But, you know, it's really tough. Just the other day, I was shopping for suits in the boys section at Macy's. And I don't know if you know how awkward this is, but to be 33 years old and trying on clothes in the boys section at Macy's, you tend to get a few looks. I'm not sure if they're keeping a predator list, but if they are, I'm sure I'm at the top of it. I think I'm going to follow Talk and start shopping at Forever 21. Guys, I'm married. I've been married for 5 years. Anybody married? Just a few. We got a lot of smart people in the crowd. No, I'm kidding. I love my wife. She supports me in my comedy, which is really tough because I'm out performing comedy all the time. And so in return, I like to support her in all the things that she likes to do. It gets tough sometimes. Her latest venture is she would like to be a stay-at-home mom. That'd be great if we had kids. This just confuses me, man. My wife and I have a dog. Does anybody have dogs? Yeah. You love your dogs? Yep. I love my dogs too. I have a magical dog. My dog is magical. My dog can fart and disappear in the same second. You ever seen a dog that does this, scared by his own fart and runs out of the room? I mean, it's literally... and all that's left is hair dripping down on the bed. But my wife and I, we treat our dog like a family member, you know? It's not a pet, he's a part of the family. Which is kind of fucked up that I get held to higher standards than other members of the family. If my dog farts in the bed, my wife laughs. If I fart in the bed, all of a sudden it's disgusting. If we're having family dinner and my dog starts humping my wife's leg, oh, this is just normal behavior. If we're having family dinner and I start fucking my dog's leg, all of a sudden I'm crazy. Guys, thanks. That's all my time. Have a great night. Keep it going for Jeremy. Woo! The only comedian that I'm taller than. I'm gonna bring him out more. This makes me feel so much taller.